Hello and welcome to a very special episode of the O2 Garage. I am walking in the back area of the Adelaide Showgrounds. That's right, the Adelaide Showgrounds, where they have the Royal Adelaide Show, horses and show bags and sideshow alleys and stuff like the Royal Adelaide Golden Grains. Over there we have all the show jumping and bits and pieces and fantastic pavilions like the Elders Pavilion and all that. Why am I in the heart of Adelaide in a very, very quiet showground bringing you a video about cars? Oh, there's a Motorcana track over there. Let's go and have a look. The event today is proudly brought to you by the Adelaide Car Club, and the event itself is a very cool Motorcana hidden at the back end of the Adelaide Showgrounds. Now, I've got the luxury of being the commentator, which is always good fun. I get to come here and do what I do on this channel, which is just talk all sorts of bits and pieces and stuff like that sometimes makes sense and sometimes doesn't. And you can see behind me a fantastic array of cars already, and that is just the start, because we have actually got no less than 40 cars that are going to be belting around this track today, including some very interesting stuff from Zagami. I'll take you over and show you Zagami in a minute, because it's all about cars that are superheroes. No, got that wrong. Supercars, that's right, supercars. All right, I've got to have a chat about this car. I've just got to have a chat about you. This is a Buick Riviera. I've known this car, it's been around for a little while now. This car I actually encountered at Summernats of all places. And the guy's a really cool guy. You have a look, the fantastic wheels and the, you know, the Goodyear style slicks. Look at the yellow tint on the windows, a bit sort of almost Gasser style. Inside, it's all pretty cool. Have a look at the size of the steering wheel though. Tiny little steering wheel, and he actually uses this thing for like circuit racing slash road courses and bits and pieces, but it's been done out with all of the period correct stickers on it. It just looks really good. A car that otherwise would be totally unsuitable to circuit racing and things. He's done a really good job with it. I think that has to be almost one of the standout cars of the event. There's a lot of really cool cars here, like the Mercedes-Benz Lagonda, I think they call it a Lagonda, I'm not sure. The new Yaris, the GR Yaris, which looks pretty cool. There's a Z there, and the Z actually has 400Z written on the back of it. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Nice little A86 right next to us as well as an old school Porsche. These things are worth their weight in gold at the moment. They really are bringing a huge premium. Following up, we have a Subaru and a really nice looking Ferrari. Now the funny thing about Ferraris are they don't ever really tell you what model they are. They don't put badges or anything like that on it. But I do know that this is an F8 Tributo. I think I'm saying that right. Have a look at this thing. This car, I've seen this a few times and it's always a crowd favourite and it sounds absolutely awesome. Have a look at this bad boy. What a weapon. It's a HZ, I believe. It's got the Superlight rims on it, big Superlights. It's got a really healthy motor in it, and I'd see those tyres are really cheap because it doesn't drive in a straight line all that often. It's going to be one to watch, and the soundtrack, man, is this thing any good? One car that's very special I want to show you is actually a car that's quite famous. It was actually in the Fast and Furious movie franchise, and the owner of this car found the car. He'd been doing some looking and searching around, finally found the car he was after from Fast 5. Have a look at this. In the realms of Mitsubishi performance, there's no doubt that the Evo has to be one of the ultimate platforms you can find for pretty well anything. 4G 63, four-wheel drive, multi-speed gearbox. These things are as good as they come. And this one's like a Tommy Mäkinen style, really performance orientated. Stepping on from that is this, which is the Evo 10. Now this one here is actually probably a little bit more of a time attack type car. And Nick, who owns that one, it's got the wide body gear, it's got all the good stuff, and it has the new Evo 10 motor worked off its head. But when it comes to ultimate incarnations of the Evo brand, there is a car that is shown up here. I know a little bit about it, and it's this thing, a Mitsubishi Mirage. And that has actually got the running gear out of this thing, the Evo 6 in the Mitsubishi Mirage. That is lighter, smaller, quicker, and more power, and all-wheel drive. That thing's a weapon. We're going to need to keep an eye on that. All right, let me tell you a quick little story. We've got two Mark 1 Escort two-doors right behind us, and the funny thing is, I've been involved with two Mexico Mark 1 Escort two-doors in the same colour, which is almost unheard of to see two like this. They're wearing like Superlight style wheels, probably a little bit more magnesium style, and these two cars are absolutely cookers. They have got serious power, and it'll be a bit of an opportunity to connect with some old cars from my classic Ford days when I built a few as project cars. Do I miss them? Absolutely do I miss them. The yellow one especially, black bonnet, that was such a nice car. Oh, they look good, don't they? So I'm standing in the middle of the track right now, and where the cars are, they actually have to come from the start line down here, come through this section, which is a little zigzag. They can come firing down, and they need to stop on the other side of these two cones. They then come back up and they go through what we call a slalom course, all the way to the very end, where we do a little bit of a round the corner donut type thing, slalom back again, and they end up coming all the way around to this, which is a circular section. They've got to go around the circular section and park right there in the garage. Sounds a little bit tricky, and as you can see, some of the drivers behind me are getting a bit of a driver's walk at the moment so they can get orientated with the track. Makes sense when they start running. Let's watch some of that.
This little one goes as well. Little spin off the start line. Let's see who navigates through. This is a wide-bodied Mark 1 Escort as well, two-door. I think they call them a Type 49 shell, the good ones. Round headlight grille is the UK RS 1600 style. This one's done up as a Mexico with the stripe kits. Very cool little car. Very conservative run this time round. We're going to see a good time, I think. Heading through the bottom end of the chicane, picks up a cone. Not a bad run though. Beautiful looking car, lovely looking colour combination. Into the 270 now, spin it hard. Nice and clean. What sort of time is he going to pull up as he comes up? Holds it up, and we got a 44.93. Round of applause. That's a great run. Coming down looking pretty good. Remember, a really good time from this guy, and of course he was a drifter. See how this running circle. And it shows. Have a look at that. Kicks out the back of the Falcon. Now starts the wheel at the top end. Watch the slide right about here. Speed up bottom end. Goes through the gas slow and low. He's going to hook it again at the bottom end. Look at the momentum shift of the car. Doesn't hold it up. Lets it keep going. Into the 270. Swings it around. Final garage. He's going to pull it up. It's going to be a good time. What's he going to come and take it in at? I can't have car 26 come up because, ladies and gentlemen, we just broke 40 seconds. Make a round of applause. How's that? I'm being told to call up cars. No, I'm not doing that. I'm talking about fast cars. Speaking of fast cars, have a look at this thing. The weight distribution has been evened up. There's a passenger now. The Mercedes Lagonda. Let's have a look and see what he can do. Have a look at the tyre squeal. Goodness me, get ready to catch that hubcap, ladies and gentlemen. It's worth about $47,000 on eBay. Round it goes. Tell you what, can he drive it? One of our fastest times in the practice sections. Let's have a look at the bottom end now. Great driving. You can notice he's keeping the car moving. Suspension is moving around. Feels the tyre on the inside. Shades of 1970 on Anzac Highway. Let's have a look coming in. Oh, wow, that's absolutely glorious. Sub 47 seconds. Look at the smile. Great run, well done, mate. Now we go from old school to new school. Out like a slingshot. Look at it move through. Oh, here we go. We are on a mission. Brings it up nice and clean, throws it around. Let's have a look through the slalom here. Oh, holds onto it, and he's on a mission. Great run, good car control. Look at that flow of car movement. Uh-oh. Clean up aisle 3. Have a look, following through now the slalom. Can he pull it back? Could be a little bit too late. That seconds because it's ticking away. Can't overlook it, but man, this thing is moving. The little Yaris living up to its reputation. Look at the spin on that front tyre coming into the garage. It's not pretty, it's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Still, one of our fastest runners now has been this guy here. The MX-5 pulls up. Let's follow him on through.
We get the first 10 cars rolling again.
Follow this time around, it's going to be a very, very quick time. Look at the fluid driving. Undercarter is all about keeping the pace up and just being clean. Being clean in the driving, clean in the steering. I'll tell you what, Magnum PI is doing a great job. Look at that! Great steering! Woo! Cars and drivers 1 to 10.
Car 33.
Car 33. Can you please come back to your car? We are about to tow it. Car 33. You need to get back to your car immediately. We're about to tow it. Or am I going to drive it? I don't know. Not sure. We'll work that out. Yaris on track right now. Let's look and see what he's got. Much better control on this one. These are very, very quick little nimble little cars. Brand new platform. Created a lot of stir when they came out. Toyota really dipping their toe in the performance bucket here. And I tell you what, look at this thing go. Uber Eats, eat your heart out. How about this thing? Nicky Love, thank
So there we go, guys. Slideshow Alley done and run. My favourite car was without a doubt the Mirage. Awesome car, awesome fun. Let's do it again sometime. Yeah, let's do it again. Now, many moons ago, there was another event run here in a circuit-style race capacity around Wavell Showgrounds. And if I have a quick look down here, it goes all the way down to horse paddocks and sheep paddocks. There's bits and pieces down there. There's wood shopping. There's the main pavilion. This one here is actually called Slideshow Alley behind us. And they fill it up with sideshows. But what I'm trying to say is, have a look at the sticker. And you'll notice the sticker says wavering on it. And we are actually standing, in the grand scheme of things, we're actually standing right about here. What they did is they had this really cool event, ran around here. It was awesome. I'm going to say it was probably back in the mid-2000s, highly successful. So this is the second time in probably nearly 2 decades that they've had car racing here. Pretty cool.
Well, she shouldn't have to keep asking you. Why should I just help her a little bit better? I know how to do it, but Mum won't let me. Why can't she just do it? Because I want